Let's be honest. Most of us wouldn't mind being a bit more intelligent. Or a lot more intelligent. Better memory, faster thinking, fewer awkward, wait, what? Moments? Sounds good, right? But here's the real question. If you had to choose, would you pick intelligence over happiness? Because, and yeah, this might sound a little strange, those two don't always go together. Take William James Sidis. You've probably never heard of him, but at one point, he was widely recognized as one of the most intelligent people in the world. Not just top of the class smart, more like, what is this human doing on this planet smart? He got into Harvard at the age of 11. 11. Most of us at that age were still trying to figure out basic fractions. Sidis was already studying advanced mathematics and giving lectures. So naturally, everyone thought, this guy is going to change the world. Spoiler alert, he didn't. And a lot of people were deeply disappointed. So what went wrong? Well, imagine being 11 years old and already being treated like a global celebrity. Newspapers followed him, people wrote about him constantly, and everyone had an opinion about what he should do with his life. Sidis didn't just have to be intelligent. He had to be extraordinary. All the time. For everyone. At Harvard, he wasn't just another student. He was the student, the one everyone watched, the one everyone expected to do something incredible. And when you grow up like that, you don't really get the chance to fail, to experiment, or to just be normal. And that's where things start to get complicated. Because intelligence, at that level, is a bit like a spotlight. It highlights everything, but it also isolates you. Sidis struggled socially. He didn't fit in easily, and he didn't seem to enjoy the attention. In fact, he spent much of his life trying to avoid it. And he wasn't the only one. History is full of people who were incredibly intelligent and still struggled to connect with others. Being highly intelligent doesn't just mean thinking faster. It often means thinking differently, questioning more, seeing things others don't. And that can make everyday life, conversations, relationships, even small talk, surprisingly difficult. It's a bit like seeing the world differently from everyone around you, and not quite feeling like you belong. As he grew older, Sidis began to withdraw from the world that had once been so fascinated by him. He took ordinary jobs, avoided attention, and even used pseudonyms to publish his work. In a way, he was trying to escape the label that had defined him since childhood, the smartest man in the world. So, what does all this tell us? Well, maybe intelligence isn't always the advantage we think it is. In Sidis's case, it may have actually made life harder. When your mind is constantly analyzing things and questioning everything, it can be exhausting, harder to switch off, harder to connect, harder to enjoy simple things. In other words, what should be an advantage can actually become crippling. And that raises an uncomfortable question. If we knew for an absolute fact that being extremely intelligent leads to isolation and unhappiness, would anyone really want to be smarter? I doubt it. I mean, who would choose to be brilliant and miserable? After all, the idea that ignorance is bliss has been around longer than you and me. And it's tempting, isn't it? But Sidis's story doesn't give us a simple answer. Was he unhappy because he was too intelligent? Or because he had to carry the whole world's expectations on his shoulders? Or was it something else entirely? We'll probably never know. But next time you wish you were a bit smarter, think twice.